What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be using Minor Wall Breakers Magic Archer, the variant with Tornado and of course Bomb Tower, which recently got buffed. I think that this deck is definitely back in the meta. You guys can actually see if you take a look here. Remy Ellie is third in the world with it. He was using it with Tesla in the previous season. It's a very similar deck, but with Tesla and Goblin Drill, but now the Minor variant is back. I'm also 109th in the world right now. I pushed up quite a bit myself with it. I even was, I think, about top 50, but then you see I'd lost a couple after that. But I've been having some great success with this deck. It just seems to be definitely back and strong again in the meta. I mean, the Bomb Tower, you know, having 5 seconds extra of lifetime is very beneficial to it, staying alive longer in lots of situations. It changes some interactions, and RG got nerfed, which was one of the hardest matchups for this deck because defending RGs was really bad, especially if they have Fireball for the Magic Archer too. So with less people using RG and the Bomb Tower getting buffed, this deck surely is going to be good again. Valkyrie is going to be key in this deck because of all the Royal Hogs. Definitely going to be a better option than Knight. Some people liked using it with Knight, but with, yeah, all the Hogs, you're going to need to have Valk for sure. So before we head in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support from you guys. It does mean a lot. So like I said, I'm already fairly high up, 109th right now in the world. We're going to try to push up even more, and I'll see you guys when we find the first match. Alright guys, here we go in a game here against Edu Light. We'll go ahead and give him the good luck. Also guys, please subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. He's going to laugh, so I'm not sure why. Something made him laugh though. He's going to have Tornado, and that means if he has used the Tornado, we can of course Minor in the back, knowing he can't activate the King Tower. So Tornado, Inferno Drag, this is probably either, I want to say this is like either Graveyard or Balloon. If I had to take a stab at what he's using, yeah, it's definitely going to be Graveyard or Balloon now that we see the Electro Drag. It's probably Balloon because most people don't use Electro Drag knowing that the King Tower can be activated quite easily. So we're going to go for a Valkyrie here. We need to save our NATO for the balloons, and we can try to activate the King Tower as early on as possible. Let's log to cycle. I was thinking of playing a Minor, but I think we want to wait until... Ooh, look at that. The log actually pushed back the bowler, which allowed the Valkyrie to get a swing on the tower because it reset it. That was really, really clutch. Here, okay, so he's going to NATO that in. That was well played on his part. There's really nothing we can do about that, so we're just going to let it die. And here we can go Wall Breakers. We'll just play them in the middle. It's easier for him to pull to the King Tower, but he doesn't have NATO in cycle, so he can't do it anyway, so it's fine. Let's just log this. And I think here we could actually, yeah, get the King Tower activated against that Electro Drag. He's laughing. Now he's really, really upset. At the beginning of the game, I don't know why he's laughing, but now I can tell he's definitely really upset about that King Tower activated because we didn't even have to use our Tornado to do that, which essentially means that we can have it saved for the Balloon, which is so nice. We're going to go for Wall Breakers here to kite this Inferno Drag. I might need to go for a Valkyrie too, just in case, because I'm worried about him freezing potentially. Both of the Wall Breakers do connect. We'll go for a Bomb Tower here. I doubt he's going to pressure because he just used his E-Drag, but we need to watch out. Probably going to go for a defensive Minor here on top of this. Hopefully that Balloon doesn't get, it doesn't take that tower, okay? That should be a double Wall Breaker connection. Yeah, that's really good. I'm going to go Magic Archer here. Okay, nice. He had to commit his Tornado. We can ignore the entirety of that Lumberjack. Let's actually go for a high Bomb Tower here. Let's go Wall Breakers. And he doesn't have, he's going to have to freeze that because he didn't have the Tornado in cycle. Magic Archer lines up. He's forced to Tornado that, which is really good for us. Let's go for a Minor here, and we'll go Wall Breakers, and then I think he can't defend this and take our tower at the same time. We'll tornado this back. And we do end up getting the win. Let's go. This guy is so upset. I mean, bro, everyone laughs, and we all know they're just hiding their pain. We know they're upset, but that's how people express their emotions in this game, with laughter, right? Always laughter, it seems. So, 66th in the world right now. We pick up a nice little plus 37, which is very nice considering my last game I lost 41, which is against Expo, which is one of the toughest matchups for this deck. That was a pretty good matchup for me. I think I messed up my defense on that balloon that ended up getting 2 hits, but in the end didn't matter. We still ended up getting the win there, which is really nice, and we're 1 game off of our season high, so we'll see if we can get back there, and I'll see you guys when I find the second match. Okay, guys, in a game here against Chica Poron. I guess that's a Japanese name, because the clan, that's a Japanese clan. I've seen that clan, and I remember the location was in Japan, so that might be a Japanese name, how it's pronounced anyway. Let's go for a miner here. He's going to go for a bar barrel, so we can just go for a Valkyrie on top of that. It'll also help clean up the bandit, which is really nice. We can probably go wall breakers, knowing that he doesn't have bar barrel in cycle, so this way he's going to have to overcommit to take them out. Go bomb tower here, we have to, for this cannon cart and ghost. We'll also probably have to log just to ensure that everything dies. Otherwise, the cannon cart would have gotten awfully close to my tower, which wouldn't have been good. It would have gotten scary. I'm going to go battle ram. It's a little aggressive. I don't think it connects, but we probably have to go wall breakers here because that one barbarian would have ended up connecting to our tower. It's fine, though, because he has to go for a bandit, which is overcommitting. I will most likely have to miner here on defense, though. I'm pretty sure this guy has a magic archer, so we got to watch out for that. He hasn't used it yet, but I think he has one, because otherwise he doesn't really have any way of breaking through, I don't think, so it would be kind of weird if he didn't have it. I'm going to try to activate the king tower. Hopefully that ghost has enough health. Okay, nice, it does. I was a little worried that because the spear goblins dealt some damage to it, it might have died, but luckily it had just enough, so we were able to get that king activated. It's always nice to take advantage of that. So I'm going to go for a battle ram here. I think we don't need to do anything else on that cannon cart. The bomb tower should be enough, but we got to watch out for a magic archer here. He might play it. No, he doesn't. Let's go for a miner like this, maybe to distract a ghost and then go wall breakers. I don't know if... Okay, he defended well. Well played on his part. We need to do this and then Valk on top of that, and then miner the magic archer. Pretty clean defense there, I would say. Yeah, this is an interesting game. Both of us have played this kind of... Well, I mean, I've been kind of aggressive, but I haven't really been able to get any damage yet. But that's mostly because I can't really overcommit, because then it'll be hard for me to defend, of course. I do need to try to save my... Let's actually bomb tower here to help take out this magic archer. And I play it high enough so if he battle rams in the left lane, I probably could log it to go to the bomb tower, but I guess it doesn't really matter anyway since... Alright, I'm going to go in aggressive here because he was very aggressive himself, so I think this is finally our chance. Even if we don't get the wall breakers to connect, which we don't, we'll at least get some good ship with the miner, of course. I'm going to log here. The ghost probably gets one hit on... Oh my gosh, that was a pretty amazing log. The ghost didn't get any hits. That timing was pretty flawless, actually. Wow. I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. Let's miner this cannon cart. I think we might go for a... Oh, that was an interesting battle ram. I don't really know why he did that, but at the same time, that was also kind of... Okay, nice, good defense. Oh my gosh, this game has been... Wait, do we get the... Nice, nice. Our first wall breaker connection of the game. Love to see it. Okay, so let's just try to play perfect defense here. We don't need to get any more damage on his tower. If we defend this perfectly, we win. Of course, that's easier said than done. We got to be really careful. Try to Nice, we took that out. Let's just high bomb tower again. So we try to kill everything. And yeah, let's just... Alright, I'm not going to commentate very well here. I got to focus, because I got to play perfectly. Because if I make... I'm not even going to focus on my commentating. I'm just going to try to defend here. So, bombs are... Okay. We just got to make sure that we... Okay, the cannon cart's dealt with. 4, 3, 2... Okay, GG. Nice win there. So, pretty good defense from our end. I feel like as long as I don't make any mistakes on defense, it's really difficult for him to break through, and that's what ended up happening. I think we... What do we get here? Do we get back to our season highest? Plus 32, very nice. Getting a lot of trophies from our wins. So, what does that do? Does that put us... Yes, it does. Puts us back at a new season highest, which is really nice. And we're one game off of 7,700, 45th in the world. So, looking really good here. We'll see if I can keep climbing, and we'll head into the next game after we claim these wild cards that just essentially are gold, because I'm fully maxed. So, kind of lame if you ask me, but, you know, I guess I'll take that extra 2,500 gold. Add to the million I already have, right? Anyway, here we go, guys. Found our next game here against, looks like another Japanese player. I probably play against a lot of Japanese players in my videos because I record my videos so late when it's like midnight for me. So that's probably why that happens. So it looks like he's got some form of log bait. So I'm going to log this because I don't have my Valken cycle, so that's kind of annoying. We could probably just go for a tornado on his barrel, or I can Valk, which is actually even better. I do miss one, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. I think this matchup is probably not that bad for us, but because he's got skeletons, he does have a faster cycle, but I think overall it's not that bad because we have Log, Tornado, and Valkyrie, which I feel like all get a decent amount of value in this matchup, and the Magic Archer can be a little challenging for him to deal with. We could actually go for Magic Archer here. This is a little bit weird just going for it on skeletons, but it's actually not a bad play since it forces a response out of him. And I can just go Wall Breakers to pull back that Valkyrie. I don't even know if that Log was that good on our Spear Goblins, because now he has to, defend the Wall Breakers. And I think now's the perfect time to send a Miner in. We can play it in a little bit of a different position this time to switch up the placement to not be predictable. And here, I'm a little bit unsure of what to do. We might need to just wait a little bit and then Valk when that Princess gets higher up. He might go for a Rocket here on my Magic Archer. I wouldn't be surprised. No, it looks like he doesn't. Okay, so he might just log our Magic Archer. Let's see what he does. Ooh, that's... I don't know if that was a good play. That was very interesting. I don't know why he like, pre-placed an Inferno like that. That was a little odd, but anyway, I'm gonna Tornado that to kill the skeletons. And, oh, look at the Wall Breaker! Yo! Oh my gosh. And I'm not going to overcommit on that Goblin Barrel. We already have the damage lead, so I'm just instead going to do that, not overcommit and build a push. Going to log. We don't get them to connect. We have a Valken cycle, so I'm not actually that worried about a Goblin Barrel. He's just going to Princess in the back. So we'll go Spear Goblins. Oh, and he goes for not a tricky barrel, a normal barrel. I thought he was going to juke it. I actually couldn't tell if he was going to or not. So I guess we're just going to Valkyrie here. And then we'll go Wall Breakers. He doesn't have Login Cycle. He might try to go for the Rocket Cycle though, which could get a little scary. We got to be really cautious. Oh, but look at the Spear Goblins. They're going to get some solid damage there. We still maintain a lead, which is really nice. Wall Breaker's coming in. And then we're going to Miner this time, pulling it in the front. Let's get a Magic Archer down. It looks like he's going to ignore the entirety of that Miner, which is insane because it's going to deal a heck of a lot of damage. Oh, he's going to Valk. We'll go for a Tornado here, tornadoing the Valk away. Look at how much damage we're getting. We'll go Magic Archer here, and unless he predicts it, he loses. Magic Archer gets 2 shots, and that is going to be a good game. A really, really nice win there, and I would say a matchup that's pretty good for us. If he had Goblin Gang, it would have been even easier, because it would have been, of course, harder for him to outcycle, but we're still able to get the win. I mean, it's just so good because we have Lug, we have Valkyrie, and I think in the exact same cycle as he... Oh, 3.1. His is actually more expensive than my cycle because of the Inferno, but if he had Tesla, then we would both be 2.9. So that is going to put us at 36 in the world. We hit 7,700, which is very, very nice. We'll take a screenshot there just in case I want to post it later on Twitter, but anyway, let's just go on and search for the next game. Okay, here we go, guys. Found a next match here against Maru, who actually is at 7,800 right now, so higher up than I am. If I win this game, I'll get a lot of trophies, and if I lose, I don't, of course, lose as many, so this is a really good situation for us already, knowing that we don't lose a ton if we end up losing, right? Trophies, I mean. Snowball and Log come out. We can go for a Valkyrie here. If he's got Snowball, Log, and Miner, he's either using most likely one of two things. This is either Balloon Cycle, or he might be using... And with him having Musk, it's looking more and more like it's Balloon Cycle. So we'll go for Magic Archer here. It actually doesn't line up, but it still helps take it out. And that Ice Golem will actually allow the Magic Archer to get 2 shots, so that was a pretty bad Ice Golem in my opinion. And we get another... Wow, that Magic Archer got so much value. It took out the Musketeer and ended up getting a few hundred damage on top of the tower. We'll go Spear Goblins here because his Log is out of cycle. He's going to have to go for a Musk, so I guess we'll log this. And the most important thing to remember is to save our Bomb Tower and Tornado for the Balloon to, of course, get that King Tower activation. Because unlike that first game where we reversed Balloon with Electro Drag, we can't activate the King Tower against anything else except the Balloon. Because, of course, he doesn't have the Electro Drag, so we just have to wait for him to go for a Balloon. He's going to go for an Ice Golem. I might just Magic Archer here. And... Okay, there's the Balloon. Kind of interesting that he decided to play it all the way in the back. We might pre-place the Bomb Tower a little bit. And then, yeah, of course, get ready to Tornado. Oh, that was weird. I still think we activated it, though, but I don't know what just happened. Oh, you know why? It's because the Bomb Tower stays alive longer. I just realized that the Bomb Tower stays alive longer, and I wasn't used to it. That's what happened. Let's definitely pressure here. Nice, he has to commit a Bomb Tower, good. I'm glad he didn't just cheaply defend with like a Snowball or something, because then he would have outcycled us and it would have gotten really scary. Hopefully that Bomb Tower is enough. I don't want to have to overcommit on this Balloon. If it gets death damage, that's okay, but I don't want to have to... Oh, it won't even get death damage. Bro, the Bomb Tower is so good now again. The fact that it stays alive for, you know, after a Balloon hit longer is insane. We can actually go for High Spear Goblins this time, so we can try to avoid him snowballing the tower and it at the same time. The Balloon will not get a hit. It got a little dangerously close, but I knew it wasn't going to. I'm going to do my best to try to maybe get some Magic Archer shots. He's going to go for a Bomb Tower. Could actually... I don't know. That Musk just goes in the opposite lane, so I guess that doesn't really matter. We'll go Magic Archer like this here. He is going to go for his Miner again. And the Magic Archer gets pushed into the opposite lane. Well, that's a little bit annoying. I guess we'll want to Miner Wall Breakers here. And we know that He's going to Miner, so I want to get a Beatdown. And we predict it, which is really nice. Tornado that so it doesn't even get death damage. I'm going to go for a high magic archer. Guess we can log here. And look at all that damage the miner's getting. That's insane. We could actually tornado to kill the skeletons. And then miner in a different position this time. We catch his miner, and he doesn't catch mine. That is going to be good game. We pick up another win here against another balloon deck. Different variant, but still a balloon deck that doesn't have Lava Hound, which of course is going to be pretty good for us. And we walk away with a plus 38, which is insane. And that puts us 17th in the world. Let's go. I'm very impressed with how well I've been playing this deck. It's either that I'm playing this deck very, very well, or it's just insane in the meta, and it proves it's insane in the meta, because this isn't something I'd expect to be playing and having a lot of success with, but I will say I have been practicing it quite a lot. Before I recorded this video, the day before, I was playing it for a couple hours on stream, and even off stream a little bit, so I have practiced this deck for a few hours, and it shows you practice with the deck really does pay off. I mean, we got 4 nice wins in a row. Yeah, I'd say let's just go into the next one here. This one might be the last game if it's a pretty long game. Pretty much all the games I've played so far have been really long games, almost the full 5 minutes. So yeah, maybe this will be the last one, or maybe one more after this, but we'll see. Alright, finally found a game. I was searching for, I think, like 3 or 4 minutes. That was a while. Alright, finally got in a game here. This guy's lower than us, so actually a loss here would really hurt. Spear Goblin's here, he's got the Tombstone. Tombstone usually means either lava or graveyard. Guess we'll just go Miner in the safe spot. He's going to have... Huh. Alright, it has to be lava. Lava's not a good matchup. Lava's probably one of the harder matchups for this deck. I know that we beat other balloon decks, but that's primarily because they didn't have the lava. We're getting Magic Archer here to get some chip damage. That was kind of bad. I played them... I played the wall breakers too late, but I think it's okay because we still have the damage lead with that damage we got there, so we're okay. I don't even think this is going to be really hard. I don't even think he's using lava with balloon. I think he's just using lava flying machine, and the flying machine is so difficult for us to deal with. I don't know how we're going to be able to win this matchup. It's going to be really challenging, but I'll do my best and we'll see what happens. So we're going to go wall breakers here. He has to commit guards, which I guess is good for us. I think I'm just going to go Magic Archer far back here and play it close to my King Tower this way, that if he decides to miner it, I can, of course, just tornado it to the King Tower. So here's Spear Goblins. He goes for the miner. I guess we can get a nice tornado off here. And, I mean, we do a decent job of cleaning it up, but as you can see, the flying machine is so difficult for us to stop. So no surprise there that it ends up getting all that damage, but we're still in this. We have a chance. If he ignores these Spear Goblins too, then that's really good. Yeah, nice. I feel like we have a very good chance of taking his tower, at the very least. I don't know if we'll win this, but I think we can take his tower. I guess we can miner. He might go for guards. Let's actually try to tornado that flying machine into the opposite lane, because it's so challenging for us to defend it that I don't even want to have to worry about it. And yeah, as you can see, it's kind of almost an impossible matchup. I'm not saying I played it perfectly, but very, very difficult. It's very hard to defend his lava pushes, and the fact that he has flying machine and didn't have balloon, all of that contributed to making that a really brutal matchup. And to make things even worse, we get a nice little minus 42, but you know, in a way I guess we did deserve it a little bit, because we got a lot of trophies from our last couple games, a plus 38, and we got a plus 37 earlier. And I guess Supercell always finds a way to, you know, pay you back, and you end up getting what you deserve, right? So we get a nice little minus 42 to, I'd say, a nearly impossible matchup. So that kind of shows you like what a difficult matchup will be for this deck. Also, RG Fireball is kind of hard, but there's less RG, of course, because it got nerfed, but I still think it's viable. So if you run into RG Mother Witch with Fireball, yeah, you're probably going to have a little bit of a problem. But I would say those are the two hardest matchups. Like Lava Flying Machine, RG, those are the most difficult matchups you'd get. Sparky too can be hard, but besides that, most things are outplayable with this deck. I think it's very fun to play, and we still end the video above 7,700, so good video overall. I hope you guys ended up enjoying it. I'm very, you know, pleased with how much I've improved with this deck. I feel like I've just, with some practice, I'm at a pretty good level with it. I might even be at the point where I could maybe even try to use it last day of the season, because the next few months for ladder don't count towards CRL. Only the first 8 months of the year do, and the couple leading to the World Finals don't count towards it. So I could maybe try to get a good finish with this deck, maybe go for a top 50, or as best as I could with this deck to try to finish well with the cycle deck. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.